So today we'll discuss the relation between the focal length f and the radius of curvature r. Focal length f and the radius of curvature r, and the relation between the focal length and the radius of curvature r is the focal length f, that is equals to half of radius of curvature. You have to prove this. F is equals to half of radius of curvature. So first you have to draw the ray diagram. Let this is the concave mirror, which is a spherical mirror, and let this is the principal axis, and this is the pole P, and this is the focus F, and this is the center of curvature C, and let the object AB is situated here. So one ray that is parallel to the principal axis meets the spherical mirror or the concave mirror at point M, and after reflection it will pass through the focus F. So this is the incident ray and this is the reflected ray, and the ray CM, when you join CM, it will be perpendicular to the mirror and it will be the bisector of this angle. So these two angles will be equal, and let these two angles are theta and theta. So this total angle will be 2 theta, and you have to draw a perpendicular to the principal axis, and let this point is D. And here in the diagram you can see these two rays are parallel, and the ray CM that intersect the two parallel rays. So this angle theta will be equals to this angle theta, and again these two rays are parallel, and FM that intersect the two parallel rays, as this angle is 2 theta, so this angle will also be 2 theta. And you have to write first in triangle CMD. You have to take first triangle CMD. In triangle CMD, the value of tan theta, this angle is theta, so value of tan theta, tan of theta will be MD divided by CD, that will be equals to MD divided by CD. And in again there is a triangle FMD. So in triangle FMD, the value of tan 2 theta will be MD divided by FD. And again in triangle FMD, tan 2 theta will be MD divided by FD. And you already know for smaller value of theta, tan theta, that will be nearly equals to theta. So you can write for smaller value of theta, tan theta will be nearly equals to theta. Similarly, tan 2 theta, that will be nearly equals to tan 2 theta, that will be nearly equals to 2 theta, and tan 2 theta, that will be nearly equals to 2 theta. And again for smaller value of theta, when the angle theta is small, for that case the aperture will be small, and when the aperture will be small, the point D will coincide with point P. Clear? point D will coincide with point P. So in place of MD, you have to write MP because point D and P will coincide. So you can write MD, that will be equals to MP, and CD will be CP. So you can write in place of tan theta, so theta will be equals to, in place of MD you have to write MP. Theta will be MP divided by CP and 2 theta, that will be equals to MP divided by FD will be FP. Clear? So here this is the value of theta, MP divided by CP. So in place of theta you can write MP divided by CP. So that implies 2 into MP divided by CP, that will be equals to MP divided by FP. So in the triangle CP, the distance between the center of curvature and the pole, this distance is known as the radius of curvature R. And FP, the distance between the focus and the pole, that is known as the focal length. Clear? So here MP are present on both sides, so you can cancel MP. So it will remain 2 divided by CP, that is equals to 1 divided by FP. So that will be CP divided by 2, that will be equals to FP. And CP, that is the radius of curvature R, and FP, that is the focal length F. So in place of CP you can write R. So R divided by 2, that will be equals to F. So you can write F, the focal length F, that is half of radius of curvature, or R is equals to 2F. So this is the relation between the focal length and the radius of curvature. The focal length, that is half of radius of curvature, or you can say the radius of curvature, that is equals to twice of the focal length. So this is the relation. You have to remember F is equals to R divided by 2. Thank you.